You must be aware of different herbs if you are a plant person. They enhance the beauty and smell of your garden. When feasted upon, herbs provide you with some great nutrients. They can end up being a healthy treat for your dog if he has gobbled down a few herbs during his walk in the garden. Some medicinal herbs are antimicrobial, others are even used as a therapeutic treatment for your dog when they are not feeling well, in addition to their aroma and other benefits. But not all herbs are safe for dogs to eat, some may pose toxic effects on their bodies. So, it is wise to confirm beforehand whether the herbs they eat are safe for them or not. What is sage? Sage is a woody perennial plant with gray-green leaves and blue to violet flowers. Like rosemary, this aromatic herb is also a member of the Lamiaceae and is seen growing in the gardens of every region. It has a great historical significance. Romans used to call it the holy herb. In Mexico, pineapple sage has traditionally been used to relieve anxiety. The sage plant has a slightly spicy, savory flavor and is widely used in culinary arts. Garden sage is also grown as an ornamental garden plant because of its beautiful flowers. Sage oil is fragrant and is used as an essential oil, just like rosemary oil. In addition, it is widely famous for its medicinal benefits in all regions of the world. Can dogs eat sage? According to the ASPCA, unlike certain herbs, which can cause toxicity in big dosages, sage is non-toxic to dogs. All parts of sage plants, including flowers, leaves, and stems, are safe for dogs. It has, in fact, a variety of health benefits for your dog. It comes along with other herbs like thyme and rosemary in the list of beneficial herbs for dogs. Russian sage is also among the non-toxic plants for dogs, despite not being a member of the same genus as common sage. What health benefits does sage provide? Sage is a healthy herb because of its anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and astringent properties. So it is beneficial to add this herb to the homemade dog treats after consulting with your vet. Full of vitamins. Vitamins are an essential part of our diet if we want to ensure good health. The same goes for the dogs, and they need vitamins too. Herbs like sage, fortunately, are a pretty great source of vitamins. It has a high quantity of vitamin K and many other vitamins in small quantities, including vitamin A, C, and E. Vitamin K found in these fresh herbs improves blood clotting and proves to be an excellent antidote against some cases of poisoning. Vitamin A helps provide good vision. Vitamin C can slow down aging, and vitamin E assists fat metabolism. Loaded with minerals. Sage brings lots of minerals to the dog's food. Minerals are essential for bone and teeth growth and to make them strong. Rich in antioxidants. During metabolism, when chemical bonds break, free radicals are produced. These radicals are capable of oxidizing proteins, DNA, and other cell parts. Therefore, antioxidants are required to neutralize these free radicals. Vitamin C and E present in the sage plant act as antioxidants and prevent cell damage. Prevents cancer. The same antioxidant property of the sage herb can help prevent cancer. Defends against allergies. Like rosemary, oregano, and thyme, sage also contains rosmarinic acid. This acid is effective in curing mild seasonal allergies. Heals infections. Sage's astringent properties can accelerate the healing process. It can also treat gastrointestinal tract infections. Aids digestion. It contains dietary fiber that can help the dog digest its food easily. It can also help ease gas and cure a digestive upset. Boosts memory and mental health. Sage can smarten up your dog's memory. Burning dried leaves can uplift the mood and de-stress the brain, improving mental health. Not only humans but dogs also benefit from it. Prevents inflammation. The anti-inflammatory properties of sage prevent inflammation and promote skin, brain, and oral health. Relieves pain. A study conducted in 2016 proved that sage could alleviate pain and its other essential functions. For example, it can relieve oral pain and can fix a dog's breath. Gets in the way of pathogens. Sage has antimicrobial properties that keep pathogenic bacteria and microbes away from the dog. All these properties make sage good for dogs to eat. How much sage should be included in dogs' intake? Although sage is not toxic for your dog, you should still give them a few leaves of fresh herbs per day to avoid stomach upsets. In the case of dried sage, small dogs simply require a pinch, whereas large dogs can eat up to a teaspoon of spice sprinkled on their meal. What if a dog eats too much sage? Giving your large dog doses of any food can be dangerous for his health, as we know excess of everything is bad. The same applies to sage. Although it proves to be healthy dog food, high doses of this plant don't make sage safe anymore. Vomiting, restlessness, whirling sensation, increased heart rate, tremors, and seizures are enlisted as the possible risks of consuming sage more than the need. How to add sage to dog's diet. Mixing fresh or dried leaves in your dog's food is the simplest way to include it in his menu. It may be cooked in homemade dog treats, just like many other nutritious herbs. You can also make a topical solution for skin diseases or infections by boiling dried sage leaves and Epsom salt in water and then applying it to the infection site. While a herb it's okay for dogs, the sage essential oil may be harmful. The oil contains thujone, which can induce seizures in your dog if consumed in excessive amounts. Other safe herbs. It's safe for dogs to eat basil, rosemary, butterbur, oregano, peppermint, parsley, coriander, turmeric, slippery elm, alfalfa, cilantro, and ginger. Each herb has its unique properties and benefits the dogs differently. When fed now and then, sage is beneficial for your dog's health, but always remember, the excess of anything leads to suffering. This rule also applies to your dog's intake of herbs and other plants. All the information above is not intended to replace the advice of a veterinarian. Consult your vet before making any changes to your pet's diet, especially when adding something new to his regular meal. Your dog may develop an allergic response to the new ingredient, or sometimes the dog cannot digest anything unusual compared to his regular meal.